What's up, Doodle Clubbers and Chroma Clubbers? What's up, Doodle Clubbers and Chroma Clubbers? Embrace the power of the Doodle. Okay, well, this is another edition of Ask DCH, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a little quick update on the coloring book app. I've submitted it for iPhone and iOS, and look, as you can see, we now have a new icon for the app. Let me know what you think about it. I think what I've noticed is that, as surprising as it is, I actually prefer coloring this stuff with the fill tool. I added a recolor option, by the way, so that if once you color something, if you want to redo it, you can recolor it. As you can see, as you actually get more points, you now unlock colors automatically, so you don't have to necessarily buy them. So I think it's getting cool. And by the way, now you have the baby flowers, which I think I discussed before, but you have the baby flowers and some of these other things. So let me see, I'm going to recolor, but now when you first start out in the game, you actually get the fill tool right up front. So I think that's another fun, cool thing to do. I think I'm liking this game. I think the artwork that the Doodle Clubbers and Chroma Clubbers created is really cool and adds to the game. I think what we need is more types of artwork that are as detailed as this flower. Some of the other flowers are more simple to do, and I think what people want in an adult coloring book is to have all these little things. And so if you're listening to this and you can make more kind of like little detailed things, that would be awesome. Because what I realize is that oh whoops, I'm just gonna undo that. Hang on. Okay, well, I think what I also realize is that people want to kind of color these detailed things, at least for adult coloring books. So if there's a Doodle Clubber or Chroma Clubber listening right now that can actually create something like this where you take a simple flower or something else and add a whole bunch of little pieces, like here I had to do a fill tool for a lot of stuff, that would be awesome. Let me know if you can do that, and if you can do that, I'll add that, because one thing I noticed with this app is that we actually need way more flowers and stuff. So and here you go, so I'm just going to move this now. So I think we need way more flowers and different types of flowers and different types of like special things. I started putting in the caterpillar stuff. It's kind of looking cool. I think I'm going to add it a little more later. And so that's cool. And I think if you're interested, help out. And by the way, if you help out, you'll get a badge in Doodle Club or Chroma Club, and your artwork will be included in this app. And what's cool is this app isn't a clone of anything. It's a unique app, so you get to be part of a unique thing. So the app making badge will go to anyone who actually has their flower or artwork or anything else inside this game. By the way, we're going to do another coloring book app, and it'll be fish the next time. So if you're into either drawing detailed flowers, like these little flowers like this, like the flower that I just colored, or even fish, like little scales of fish or little components, let me know. Because I think that we can get another app out really quickly. That would be really cool. So if you have any more feedback on this, let me know. I think this is an awesome let's make an app type thing where we can use the tools of Doodle Club and Chroma Club to actually create this stuff for this. So thanks again, and I'm going to play this while I actually answer the questions for Ask DCH. And so let's get started with Ask DCH. Paranormal_girl Ravenclaw_girl asks, DCH, do you believe in ghost paranormal things? Also, I have another question. You don't have to answer this one, but do you like scary stories? I do believe in paranormal things and ghost-like entities that are around the universe. Do you believe in or do you like scary stories? I don't know. It really depends on the story. I can't really think of a scary story that I've enjoyed recently. Maybe if it relates to paranormal stuff, I would enjoy listening to it. I'm into sci-fi right now, so I'm watching some sci-fi stuff. And so if there's some scary stuff inside the sci-fi stuff, I'm open to that, but I don't actively seek out scary stories. Untamed Fantasy asks, DCH, what's your favorite fantasy animal? I would say the favorite fantasy animal is, let me think. Dragon? Dragon or Pegasus would be cool. Um, yeah. So let me see. Okay, so the next question is Derpy by Derpy Puppy. DCH, do you know what a Zilowitz quintil is, or quintly is, which is spelled XOLOITZQUINTLI is? Don't look it up first. No, I really don't know what that is. Do you know what it is? Let me know. Post in the comments below. Okay, Glitch Witch asks, why did you create Doodle Club? Did any inspire you, or did you just think of it on your own? I created Doodle Club because I wanted a place where people could create stuff together. Um, I don't know, I guess real life inspired me really, where people could create stuff together. Arrow and Snow asks, hello, how do you feel running two popular games? I feel like we need to figure out a way to make it even more popular. So that's really what I'm focused on. But that's mainly how I feel at this point. Um, but yeah, it's fun. I'm excited about it, and I think that as we get some of these other parts of Doodle Club and Chroma Club out there, it'll be even more exciting. Okay, Irrelevancy asks, after the virtual world update, what would you plan on adding to Doodle Club? I don't know. I think I would actually like to focus more on these app making projects where players can participate and add stuff, and we create unique apps for the App Store. I think that's cool. Like I really like the fact that we're like making this little coloring book that's unique and innovative, and also involves a lot of players from Doodle Club and Chroma Club. So that would be the ideal situation. I have no clue asks, what's the next update? Hopefully Virtual World, and I'm working on it. Starfire Does Gaming asks, hi DCH, how do you react to bullies? Right now what we do is we ban the bullies. We try to block them for a few days. We have them fill out a project that they can do to get back into actually into Doodle Club, but they have to fill out the project first. So that's how we react to bullies at this point. So if you have suggestions on other ways to handle bullies, let me know. I'm open to that. But yeah. So okay. So now the last question is by Tutuchi, and it's, are you planning on adding layers to doodling? At this point, honestly, I'm not planning on adding layers. I know the idea, I know the suggestion, but really what I want to do is first make the virtual world stable. Because as I was playing this coloring book app, I noticed some glitches, and I see that since some of the code is going to be similar to the virtual world code, there might be glitches in the virtual world. And so what I want to do is first fix that. Then I think layers. And by the way, if you want layers, can you make a project on how the layers should work? Because I don't want it where it's so confusing for people. I think what we'll need to do is we need to have like an unlocking where you would actually get the layer tool if you unlock or get to a certain XP, so it's not as scary to people who first start out. Let me know what you think on that. Yeah, so I think that's it for today, and thanks again for the great questions for another Ask DCH, and remember, embrace the power of the doodle. Embrace the power of the doodle. Thanks again, and take care.